Welcome back to the channel. Today we are taking a closer look at the 1986 P. Washington quarter, a coin that most people spend without a second thought, but some of these can actually be worth big money. From rare minting errors to top-grade collector pieces, I will show you what to look for and how much your 1986 P quarter could really be worth. Let's get started. Let's start with the design details. On the obverse we have the classic portrait of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of Washington birth. Washington faces left with the inscriptions, "Liberty above I and God we trust" to the left, and the date 1986. Positioned at the bottom, the all-important P mint mark for Philadelphia can be found just behind Washington neck. On the reverse you will see the iconic heraldic eagle design wings spread wide, perched on a bundle of arrows, with olive branches beneath symbolizing strength and peace. The words United States of America arch above with E pluribus unum and $quarter below. Now for the mintage figures, and they're impressive. In 1986, the Philadelphia Mint struck approximately 551 million Washington quarters with the P mint mark. That makes it one of the higher mintage years of the series, meaning the coin itself is not considered rare in circulation. However, as with all coins, condition plays a huge role in determining value. Most of the 1986 P quarters you will find today are heavily circulated and worth just their face value, but pristine examples are becoming harder to come by, and that's where collectors start paying attention. When it comes to value in circulation, most 1986 P quarters are worth just 25 cents to 50 cents depending on where. In uncirculated condition, the value increases to around $3 to $6, and coins that have been graded or higher can reach $10 to $20. At the very top end, coins in condition or above are quite scarce, and these can sell for $200 to $400 at auction. In fact, one of the highest graded 1986 P quarters ever sold at auction fetched several $100s because collectors are always eager to add top quality examples of common date coins to their registry sets. One of the most fascinating aspects of the 1986 P quarter is the potential for mint errors and varieties. During the 1980s, the US Mint was striking billions of coins across all denominations, and errors inevitably slipped through. Collectors prize examples with off-center strikes, double strikes, broad strikes, and clipped planchets. There are also rare instances of coins struck on the wrong planchette, such as a dime or foreign coin blank, which can make a 1986 P quarter worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. If you happen to find a coin like this in your change, you're sitting on a true treasure. Another important factor to consider is the historical context. The year 1986 was significant in US coinage because it marked the first year of the American Silver Eagle Bullion Coin Program, which shifted a lot of attention towards silver investment coins. Meanwhile, the Washington Quarter series continued in circulation without much fanfare. At that time, no one thought much about saving rolls of 1986 quarters in high grade, which is why pristine examples are scarce today. The coin also represents the final years of the classic Eagle reverse, designed before the State Quarters program launched in 1999, which completely changed the collecting landscape. From a collector perspective, the 1986 P quarter is an essential part of completing a Washington quarter date and mint mark set. Collectors who build complete runs of quarters from 1932 through 1998 must include this coin, which keeps demand steady even for common dates like 1986. For those who collect by type, the 1986 P represents one of the later issues of the Eagle reverse design. While not rare in low grades, it becomes a challenge in the higher mint state grades, especially in or better where population reports show far fewer surviving coins. Let's not forget about proof coins. While the Philadelphia Mint struck the circulation 1986 P quarters, the San Francisco Mint produced proof versions for collector sets, all bearing the S mint mark. These were not intended for circulation and were struck with polished dies on specially prepared planchets, giving them a mirror-like finish. The 1986 S proof quarters are readily available on the market, usually worth $3 to $6, depending on condition, but deep cameo examples can fetch a bit more. Though technically not a P mint coin, many collectors of the 1986 P also look to add the proof counterpart for completeness. When assessing a 1986 P quarter, condition and eye appeal are everything. Coins that have sharp strikes, no major scratches, and full luster are the ones collectors want most, you should always check the coin surfaces under good lighting, especially around Washington cheek and hair, which are high points prone to wear. Quarters from this era often come with bag marks from mass production and storage, so finding one without distractions is a real prize. If you think you have an exceptional coin, it may be worth sending it to a grading service, as a high grade can multiply its value dramatically. To wrap things up, the 1986p Washington quarter dollar is a coin most people dismiss as just pocket change, but under the right circumstances it can be worth significantly more. While circulated examples are common and worth only face value uncirculated, and high-grade coins as well as error varieties can command much higher prices. With over 500 million minted, this is not a rare coin, but its role in US coinage history combined with collector demand for high-grade specimens ensures it will always have a place in numismatics. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1986 P quarter, do not forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you never miss our updates on US and world coin values, and let us know in the comments, do you have a 1986 P quarter in your collection, and have you ever found one worth grading?